please. All right, okay. All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to your literature class. Qualified tertiary matriculation examination syllabus in literature is in English. So literature in English is to prepare the candidates for the board's examination. All right, so the objective, it is designed to test their achievement of the course objectives, which are their interest in literature in English, create an awareness of the general principles of literature and the functions of language, appreciate literary works of all genres and across all cultures, literature in English, to the understanding of cultural literature. Now, here we have the detailed syllabus here. Detailed syllabus, of course, you can't talk about literature without talking about the different genres of literature. So for the genres, we're beginning with drama. Drama here we have the types: tragedy, comedy, tragicomedy, melodrama, farce, opera. Candidates should be able to identify the various types of drama. Okay, these types here. Analyze the contents of the various types of drama. Compare and contrast the features of different types of drama. We also have the dramatic techniques, okay? We can't read a drama text without looking at the dramatic techniques in that particular text. So we have characterization, dialogue, flashback, mime, costume, music and dance, decor and scenery, acts and scenes, soliloquy and aside, figures of speech. Okay, here you should demonstrate adequate knowledge of dramatic techniques and stage directions used in each prescribed text, differentiate between styles of selected playwrights, okay? We're not going to go further into the other parts. Well, of course, we're here, and then we have, so I think I skipped prose. Okay, anyway, so the basic text we're going to be working with from the JAM syllabus, we have for drama, since we're just working with drama for now, for drama, we have African drama, we have Wole Soyinka's The Lion and the Jewel. Then in non-African drama, we have John Osborne's Look Back in Anger. So these are basically the two dramatic texts we're going to be working with in so quickly, let's go over to an introduction to what literature is all about. All right, so here I have the notes. It says, literature is a broad term, spoken or sung works that express ideas, emotions, and experiences through expression that serves various purposes such as entertaining, informing, inspiring, and challenging readers or audiences. Here are some key aspects that highlight what literature is all about. So we have, of course, artistic expression. Okay, so basically, literature is a very broad term, all right? Now, I can actually stay in Nigeria here. I don't know for some of you who watch Korean drama. I don't know if you do. For me, I enjoy Korean drama a lot. I don't know why. I can't really explain it, but I enjoy Korean drama a lot. Now, through their different stories they portray, okay, in their dramas, I have somehow gotten a picture. I haven't gone to Korea before, so I have somehow gotten a picture of what Korea is like. I've gotten a picture of what the kind of foods they eat, how they dress, the language, different things that they do while still here in Nigeria. So basically, now literature encompasses both the written, the spoken, okay, the songs, now expressions of emotions and ideas, okay, through language. Now, let's talk about some of the key artistic expression. Literature is a form of creatively through words, okay? The next one, we have communication of ideas and perspectives. Literature serves as a medium for the communication of diverse ideas, beliefs, and perspectives. When we start reading different texts in this syllabus here, you see that, most of the writers there, they have a particular view, they have perspectives about society, and instead of maybe coming out to just, and they have used literature as a means to pass that information to the audience. Some dramas you read or some novels you read, you see that, especially for Nigerian or African novels, these storylines are basically what the things that are happening. Use literature as a form to showcase ideas or experiences that they must have had rather, to have emotion. Literatures evoked to evoke emotions in its audience. See movies or you read text and then you start crying. Maybe you get so emotional. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, so you get different emotions. Then we have cultural reflection. Literature often reflects the cultural, historical, and social views. Like I said, I've not been to Korea before, but sometimes I feel like I'm a Korean woman. I don't know, based on the movies, based on
Don't
the
worry,
things
you
I've
look like
seen.
them.
So the Korean culture, I do. Wow. Okay, is entertainment and enjoyment. All right. So literature serves as a source of of course. You read literature and you're entertained. Now, offering readers an escape from reality or a means to explore new worlds. Oh, I don't know why I keep repeating the Korean part, but most times when I'm that stress from work, stress from everything, I just dive into the Korean drama and it feels like it's a different world. Sometimes if you read some stories that are very intriguing, you feel like you've traveled. Until you're done reading such stories, okay, I'm still here, so it takes you to another world. Now, of language. Literature allows for the exploration and experimental, allows for the exploration and experimentation rather with language. I'm not ashamed to say that there are some words in French, in Spanish, and in by watching movies. Just by watching their movies, okay, I'm possibly reading some of like French books. I've actually learned their basic greetings, okay, how basic conversations in those languages. Now, critical thinking and reflection. Literature encourages readers to engage in critical thinking by analyzing characters. There's a particular drama we're going to read, I think the non-African drama. Oh my God, it got me thinking. Okay, when we get to that part, you understand what I'm talking about. Preservation of human experience. Maybe you had an experience, a very strong one, and you want to share that experience. You can use literature to share the experience. Okay, now let's go back to the syllabus here. Okay, here in the syllabus we have tragedy. Tragedy. Have you heard about the word tragedy before? Tragedy. Has anyone heard about the word tragedy before?
So
You're free Please speak now. Have you heard about the word tragedy before?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in your own words, okay, there's no pressure. You must not give it a perfect definition. What do you think tragedy is all about? Screen is ready.
Tragedy is a situation that happens in a play.
That is very correct. Thank you very much. Okay, so at this point, we're looking at drama, in particular drama, before we go to the next genre of literature. Please, when we say genre, we're talking about the categories, okay, of literature, the basic categories. And for the sake of the JAM syllabus, we're only looking at drama, prose, and poetry. Drama, prose, and poetry. So we're beginning with drama. So drama is a genre that explores human conflict and tension through a story presented on each with its own characteristics and styles. Here are some common types of drama. So basically, what you should remember for drama is it is a type of story that is acted on stage. It means there's an audience, okay? It's acted on stage. There's an audience who they're acting it for. All right, so the first one we have tragedy. The definition. Tragedy is a type of drama that portrays the downfall of a protagonist. Just like you said, okay, sad event due to a character flaw or a major, if you've read some books, some literary texts, even in some in history, you hear of what was that thing that happened? They said a woman actually made World War. I don't. I can't really place it or something. So somehow there is a weakness. When there's a weakness of the protagonist, I'm just using an example of women. Most men, not all, please. Most men, for example, who love women, who are womanizers, no matter how great they are, you find out some of them either get killed, or some bad things happen to them in stories. Now, it must not be about women. There are other there are other flaws that the protagonist might have that might make them go down in a tragic play. And the characteristics here, we have tragic heroes, fate, catharsis, emotional release, and a serious tone are typical elements of tragedy. All right, the next type of drama we have is comedy. Definition: comedy is a form of drama that aims to amuse and entertain the audience. It often involves humorous situations, witty dialogue, and a happy resolution. So tragedy does not end well, okay? Something bad happens and it doesn't end well, but comedy usually ends well. The story line at the end, good things happen, good people are rewarded, everyone is happy about it. Now, characteristics: misunderstandings, mistaken identities, wordplay, and a light-hearted tone are common in comedy. The plot usually concludes with a positive outcome. All right, the next type of drama is farce. Please, if I'm too fast, you can call my attention and I'll soon give room for questions here. So the next type of drama is farce. Farce is a type of comedy characterized by exaggeration and improbable situations, physical humor, and absurdity. Now, I think we're in the social media age right now, and I think in Nigeria, ever since the COVID-19 year, 2020, a lot of content creators sprung up. Okay, we have content creators, skit makers online. And if you check most of their skits there, okay, those skits basically are referred to farce because you have exaggerated and improbable situations. For example, you see a particular character slaps another character. And of course, normally someone slaps you is supposed to happen, but in such skits, you see someone slaps another person and then the person will just fly away, or one thunder, or the person's head starts spinning, or the person starts seeing stars or something. So improbable situations that are not ordinarily supposed to happen. Okay, physical humor and absurdity. They're basically absurd in their storylines or their acts. Okay, fast-paced action. Maybe someone is chasing someone, another character, like the speed of light, like something like that. Slash are hallmarks of fast. It often relies on mistaken identities. Okay, I think one 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 comedy skit, or should I say content of misunderstandings and mistaken identities is Oga Sabinus. Sometimes standings, and before you know it, he always ends up crying, with his face made in some way or something like that. So that okay, Fast is a comedic genre of drama characterized by exaggerated and improbable situations, physical humor, and often relies on misunderstandings, mistaken identities. Okay, I think we've read this part. Let's go to the next type of drama. Okay, all of these are still trying to explain what fast is all about. Fast-paced action, doors and entrances. Fast is often utilize doors and entrances. Fast may enter and exit at precisely the wrong moment, leading to a chaotic and humorous situations. Wordplay and wit. Fasts frequently incorporate clever incorporate clever wordplay. I think the one we do in Nigeria here, it was raining before, but I think it has stopped. We have "don't leave me, don't leave me." You hear somebody using pun a lot, and then the person will say, uh, I can't really think of one right now. So they say something, and then somebody beside will say, "Please don't leave me, don't leave me." Can you think of anyone? Can you remember anyone, please? I can't really think of anyone. All right, so exaggerated plot twists. Fast embraces exaggerated and improbable plot twists, unexpected events, and over-the-top scenarios. Like I said before, over the top, they exaggerate a lot. Maybe you see somebody banging the door. A character who is angry decides to bang the door, and the whole house will just be shaking, and in fact, thunder. Okay, and now there's a particular one I saw. I think man jumped into the swimming pool. As soon as he did that, the whole earth, there was an earthquake or something. So, of course, that's not possible. So, but that's what farce is all about. Okay, so we have mistakes and coincidences. Let's just move forward to the next one. I think this is number 3. So the next one is melodrama. That's number 4. Melodrama is a dramatic form that exaggerates characters, emotions, and conflicts to elicit strong emotional responses from the audience. It's clearly defined heroes and villains, and then moral conflicts, sensational, sens sensationalism, and emphasis on heightened emotion. Okay, in most of the movies you see, some movies at some point maybe the hero is making a speech. Someone is actually making a speech. You start hearing this background, maybe sound, bum, 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 just to bring out that emotion in the audience. Okay, so I mean, here you have moral dichotomy. Characters in melodrama are typically portrayed in stark moral terms with clear distinctions between heroes and villains. Of course, you see the heroes, they help people a lot, giving the audience that emotional attachment to the hero, and then that hatred for the villain. For the villains, they will make them look so bad, or they're going to be doing that, and then people feel, in fact, they hate them already. People just hate them. Okay, clear resolution. Melodramas typically conclude with a clear and satisfying resolution where justice prevails. Of course, in melodrama, at the end, the hero wins, and then the villain doesn't win. If possible, we're all happy when we see the villain die. You see, of course, then they be like, serves him right. So we're all happy. That emotion is there for melodramas. Okay, stereotypical or sometimes when you read some books or you see some movies, you see somehow you can actually tell what is going to happen the next part. Okay, they just have these stereotypical characteristics of their characters. The hero gets hold, yes, the villain gets hold of the protagonist. Maybe he will start hitting him. We know that at some point, once he looks up and then he turns his head one at maybe a stern look on his face, we know that it's time. The hero wants to finish that. Those would end of such dramas. Okay, the comedy. What's this? So I have to take this down. Okay, tragicomedy. Definition: tragicomedy combines elements of both. It presents a story with serious and humorous aspects. Word sounds: tragicomedy, tragicomedy, and then there's comedy. So there's some form of comedy, comic relief in these types of dramas. So people at some point will be happy, they'll be laughing. Then sometimes bad joined together in one story. We have other types here: absurdist drama, historical drama, social drama, etc. Follow what we have on the syllabus here. I think on the syllabus we still have opera. Opera. I think there's opera. It's there. Oh, sorry. Okay, so opera is a disc. When you hear opera, just know that there's music. There's definitely going to be music there. I'm trying to. Okay, sorry. There's definitely going to be music, a lot of singing. You know. Now, opera is a dixie that combines music, singing, and theatrical. Unlike traditional spoken, they have dialogues. One person talks, another person, they pass that message. There will be a little dialogue. There's always a song. You just talk a little of dramas, they call them opera. Okay, so the features will have singing, libretto, dramatic. Okay, yes, at this point, please uh, if you want to ask a question, you can ask. At this point, if you have, we're going to go techniques. Please, you have a question? Anyone? Does anyone have a question? Hello? Does anyone have a question, please? No question?
Yes.
Understood everything I said? Okay, okay. We'll still ask questions and answer questions at the end. So let's just move forward so we don't exhaust the whole time. Okay, so for dramatic, the first one we have here. First of all, what are dramatic techniques? So dramatic techniques in literature refer to the tools, tension, convey emotions, and engage the audience. Here are 15 dramatic techniques. We might not go over all of them. Okay, so these techniques, basically any text we read, any text based on these dramatic techniques. Okay. And then figures of dramatic expressing thoughts or a speech delivered by expressing inner thought. Please, can you all hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Can you all hear me now?
Yes,
Okay,
fine.
so we're going to be reading The Lion and the Jewel. All right, I'll send this across to the group so that everyone can have it and read. The Lion and the Jewel, that's what we'll be analyzing using the techniques and figures of speech. I was asking if anyone had asked. I'm going to share the text. Wale showing, and you have to read. We're going to do something. That's after we must have talked about the play. Okay, we're going to do something. I think we're up to 6 here, and the major character in Wale showing has the Lion and the Jewel. I don't think there are more than 6 or 6. But we're going to share things CD. Another person reads Lakunli, another person reads Baroka, another person reads Shadi. Understand the story better. Okay? Did you get that, please?
Yes.
Okay. Of The Lion and the Jewel. Is that okay? Or do we want to read it on our own and come back? Hello?
Ma.
Yes. We'll have to give this one, read it, and come back and we analyze it together.
Read and come back.
Okay, you prefer to read and come back? Okay,
Yes.
someone has spoken. All right, so here, the first one we have here is CD. CD is the village, is the school teacher. Ballet of Ilu is his head Baruka, who is the ballet of Ilujinle. Um, we have the wrestler, the surveyor, the school on the back, mom and the village in general. So this is a text. Go through, and in no time, once we ask, it's going to be more of interaction. Okay, we'll interact with all the characters, all the particular story. Now that being said, one more time, if you have any question, you can ask before. Any question, please? Okay. So, please, also Ekene Dilichuku, what is that? What do you understand by dialogue? Hello, Ozo. Can you hear me? Mm. It seems you can't hear me. Anyway, it was nice having you guys in our lesson today. Thank God our class at least went smooth, especially with the voice and the conversation. Okay, I would love that when I ask a question, I would love a quick response. But I don't know. I'm hoping it will be better in our next class. With that being said, I wish you guys a sweet night rest. Good night, everyone. Good night.